Hi, Sophia. Thank you for sending in your essay for correction. I'm really glad you found us. Lovely to be able to give you some feedback on your work on your IELTS. So this is a really, really hard essay. International marketing is sometimes seen as invasive and an intrusion. Others argue it's necessary. It's a difficult question. You've done well here. With the development of globalization, international marketing, now I think you need to say here immediately, and advertising, because this is what we're talking about. It's not really about trade. We want to get in this whole thing about advertising and selling. Brings many topics to the world. Topics? Okay. Some see it as invasive and intrusive. Others see it necessary. Okay. Now, watch out here. What you've done here is used too many words from the question. So if you look back, you've used lots of words from here. You have to paraphrase. So brings many, I would use opportunities here to the world. That would be better, maybe slightly clearer. Some, not someone, some critics, so people who don't like it, see it as unwelcome and upsetting for other cultures. Okay, whereas or while is fine. So I've moved that. While others think it is a net. Now, you can't use just the same words as the question, so you'd have to change that. You'd have to say others see it, think it is an exciting chance to learn and understand other lifestyles, something like that. So very important to paraphrase his first idea. And then you want to introduce it. So give your opinion. So here you want your opinion. Which do you think? And then this essay will discuss the key issues. So this is something which we cover on the online course. We look at exactly how to build these essays sentence by sentence. It is clear that international marketing without control could cause, and I would say very much could not do, could cause some problems to local countries. The most obvious, question is the economical safety for the local market. Okay, I want to know why, the idea is during the process of import and export, the markets in some countries do not have a complete legal system. Okay, so you are talking here about trade for management and could be full of chaos and unfairness. Okay, it's a very interesting point. This essay really needs to be talking about marketing. So imagine you are Starbucks selling your coffee in Japan, for example. That kind of idea, or Zara clothes compared to your local traditional clothes. Have this idea in your head. That's really where this essay should be going. Break the balance of local economy and could. So you've got will break. I would go, I think, better could or might or may. I really like these. They're very useful. Then the infinitive after those. May break. Now, additionally, so don't start with and. Additionally, this practice could deprive the right for citizens in their own country. And keep it going here. Unfair competition could be seen everywhere in international marketing. Okay. While the enterprise and individual, yes, do not get any protection during the, maybe not battle, that's a bit strong, during the process, maybe you could use. So you've done a nice paragraph there. The flow is okay. I'm feeling the coherence is a little bit, you've got lots of sentences, but you need to join them all together. So they flow really nicely. So each sentence leads to the next sentence in a slightly more coherent way. This is something, again, we look at on the course, building the examples, building the topic sentence, adding the extra information so you can score well on task achievement. However, there are undoubtedly, you could say, many benefits for international markets if there were laws that were introduced. Here I want you to talk about, yes, you're talking about languages, which is lovely. You can talk about cheaper products for consumers, that sort of thing. International marketing, and campaigns, so we're into the language of advertising. Many different elements of culture to a country, such as different style of music, but allowing fresh ideas for design. Good, let's keep going on the design and sales techniques. Expo exhibitions, the best example to show us the differences between different countries. Really nice. I wouldn't go differences in different between other or alternative and international marketing in this form, in this form of highlighting qualities or highlighting features, maybe, is an excellent way to learn. That's a lovely example, but so I put that in capital letters because Expo is very exciting. Okay, the annual Expo or the biannual, whatever it is. Good example there, well done, that's nicely developed. In my opinion, has some disadvantages for local companies, okay, who may be unable to compete. So this is back to this idea of money. They don't have the money to compete with Apple or Nike. But it's important and efficient way to boost the economy. Sorry. Again, here, don't stop with and. It is hoped. You could say it is hoped that, suggested that, or hoped that relevant law will be introduced to make the international market better or more successful, something like that. Okay, so I can see you've worked really hard on your IELTS. There's lots and lots of great stuff in this essay, as I say. I think obviously it's a difficult question, so we need to make sure we're answering exactly the right question. It would be great to work with you and to get you up to a band 7 if this is what you're aiming for. Have a look at the online course because we can help you here with our videos, our essay corrections and feedback like this, and I can offer you a discount on that and 2 free essay corrections, so you'd have 10 in total. Great, thank you so much, Sophia.